Hey guys, welcome back. Here we go. I last left off on automation, I believe. Yeah, automation. So I'm gonna set that right there to make things easier. So we were about done with the A's here. We're getting into the B's, so that's cool. All right, next is I absolutely love this movie. I have to have this movie. Definitely one I will be returning to the well for sure if they make better, nicer collector's editions. But The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Big fan of that movie. Big fan of this movie. Yes, everything, just the creep factor works for me personally. Avenged, good revenge movie, or excuse me, Avenged, good revenge movie. I've yet to watch this one. This is await further instructions. Put this out. Don't remember. Dark Sky Films. That's right. Cool little thriller from early 2Ks. Somewhere around 05 through 08, somewhere around there. Awake, I don't remember, but good one. I enjoyed this one as well. Pretty tense. Gets pretty tense. Early 80s here. The Awakening, good stuff. Just one of those mummy movies I have to have. One of my all-time favorite ghost movies to come out in recent times, The Awakening. I love everything about this movie. Good stuff. It's rated R. I don't remember why that's rated. Maybe just simply due to language. But good creepy ghost movie. The locations, everything seen in this movie are just good. Awakening. Good stuff. Awaken the Shadow Man. I've yet to watch this. That was a blind buy from Gravitas Ventures. And then Jess Franco's the awful Dr. Orloff, which is okay from what I remember. So right here, and then we have the cool from Sterling Entertainment, cool Axe Grinder collection, Blu-ray box set collection. So let me show you guys what this is looking like. I don't think I've ever done like a let's see. I don't think I've ever shown any of these movies in here. I'm showing you guys what it looks like in here. For those who don't know, just flip this up. Pretty simple. There we go. I do put like a baggie in here to kind of keep these movies from sliding around too much. Axe Grinder 1 through 6. And then you know they're going to still keep pumping these out, so they put a baggie here, which is fine. And I'm glad there's space for like more sequels if you care to go after more of these slasher movies. So I'm a fan. I've not watched all of these sequels. I've only watched like 3 or 4 of them, and even that's been a while. But I do want to watch all of these at some point, and they're great. You just got to be in the right mood for it, and which I usually am. I like it all, so I'm not even gonna try to put that back in there. Try to wrestle that in there with like one hand. That's gonna be ridiculous. I'm just gonna set that right there. All right, and then coming back up, let me just kind of here. Trying to get you guys too dizzy. Okay. All right. Double feature of Axe. Axe had to grow on me. I remember watching that years and years ago and just being bored by it, but I actually love it since then. Big fan of this movie now. But Cannot Go It, I've yet to watch that one, so I need to. I've yet to watch that. So anyway, double feature, Severin. Axe to Pieces, indie, as you can see from SCS Entertainment. Cool little indie slasher. The Axe Murders of Villisca. If I'm saying that right, I'm probably not. Just to upgrade from the DVD. I enjoyed this movie, and I'm trying to remember if it was IFC Midnight that also released it on DVD. It's been a while. Good one. And then one that I really enjoyed that was new to me, and I can't ever say that right, so I will spare you guys. But yeah, Samurai Horror Tales. Yeah, gotta have it. Good stuff. And then this is last for now, as far as the A's go, the Aztec Mummy Collection. I do keep my DVD collection pack because it has, I want to say one or two, probably two other movies that for some reason weren't included with this Blu-ray release through VCI. Maybe just due to rights issues. Who knows? But pretty cool. Gotta have it. One of the coolest things that VCI has done is this right here, The Curse of the Aztec Mummy, Robot versus the Aztec Mummy. Well, my personal favorite. And then Wrestling Women versus the Aztec Mummy. That's another highly entertaining movie too. So it's kind of hard to, I don't know, flip back and forth which one's my favorite. Curse is probably like my least, but yeah, good stuff. Babadook, I'm a fan. I like the Babadook. Just creepy. Works for me. Haven't watched it in a while though. Need to revisit that. And then we're getting into some baby oopsies. Gotta have I'm a big fan of demonic toys, so I gotta have all these demonic toys spin-offs, you know. Baby Oopsie, first one, enjoyed that one. Enjoyed the sequel, Baby Oopsie 2, Murder Dolls. That was a lot of fun. Ramped it up like a good sequel should. And I have yet to watch this one. I haven't had this in my collection for that long. Baby Oopsie 3, Burn, Baby Burn. Baba Yaga, good stuff. Gotta have it. Yeah, gotta have it. I've went after this movie so many times. From Blue Underground. Baba Yaga, this was another good creepy movie, sort of a sleeper, I guess you could call it. Terror of the Dark Forest. Definitely a big fan of this movie as well. A blind buy through Scream Factory. Totally forgot this was a part of Scream Factory. Some 70s weirdness right here. Perfect example of the weirdness that come from the 70s. The Baby, good stuff. Good little weird thriller, I guess you could say. Baby Blood, one of my all-time favorites. Just one that I will just always want to go back to the well and keep dipping on. That's one movie I used to have on VHS, also known as The Evil Within, and probably has another name. I have no idea. I don't remember. But good splattery, bonkers movie for sure. So thank you, Kino. It's released, this edition here is Kino Lorber. Probably if they had the cult line, this probably would have definitely been in there as part of their cult line. That's definitely one of the things I'm excited about nowadays is Kino's cult. This is probably like my only, out of my entire collection, bootleg I have, and at the time I honestly didn't know this was a bootleg. This was like, I think when this came out, when this was floating around on eBay, I want to say it's like the early days of people making these Netflix bootlegs. I didn't know any better. I did not take the time. I was foolish of not taking the time to do more research, and I was thinking I was getting a hold of just a hard to find legit copy, because like I said, this was these Netflix bootlegs were like very new when this was floating around at the time, and I didn't know any better, so I was aggravated that I had bought a bootleg. But anyway, the movie itself is pretty cool. So yeah, it's one of those Netflix bootlegs. And then next is Babysitter Massacre. Cheesy. Babysitter Wanted, pretty rough movie, gotta have it. Not one that I care to revisit that much, but just I'm just glad to have it in the horror collection, with it being based on a true event and stuff, so it's pretty messed up. Hold on, let me kind of, what's this one? Bachelor Games. It's a grizzly bear themed horror here. Backcountry, enjoyed this one. This was really good. Not too many good grizzly themed horrors have been made, at least for me, in my opinion, but Backcountry was pretty good. Enjoyed that. The Blackout Murders, this was pretty cool. Another upgrade from the DVD. Who's in this? It's got some names, yeah. What's his name? He's like, who's that? I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah, code red release. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try to be quicker with this stuff. Backroad, a friend of mine who that I chat with every now and then helped out with the special effects for this movie. Good splattery, just a good splattery gore movie that you gotta have. I think they're making a sequel. Last I checked, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of another indie, a redneck, psycho redneck movie. I'm not. I think this is the one that's going to have a sequel, but I could be wrong. I'll have to chat with him about that. He might be involved with that one as well. Backwoods, another blind buy that I dug. It was pretty good. Just like something that would have definitely come out of the 80s for sure, or early 90s. This was released in 2020, so good stuff. That's Gravitas Ventures release. Backwoods Marcy from Saturn's Core. I need to watch this because I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy that as well. Backyard Epics trailer compilation from SRS Cinema. So pretty cool, I believe. Yeah. Trailer compilation of their most recent stuff. Pretty cool, if you guys can see that. Bad Apples, it was okay. It was a blind buy, so I figured I'd take a chance. I love the title of the movie, and I thought it was an alright movie. Yeah, glad to have a copy. The Bad Batch, this one was not bad either, just okay, from what I remember. Really nice addition for Bad Biology. Frank Henenlotter, cool flick here. Just bonkers stuff. Would expect no less from Henenlotter. So, and a very nice digibook. I am a fan of the digibooks. They're always classy. And they just feel great. I do like digibooks. I can say that over for these. If it's not just your standard, which is always going to be my favorite choice, do you prefer the digibook approach more so than the steelbook? But yeah, good stuff. Bad Biology, God, I have it. Beautiful edition from Severin, another awesome company. Bad Blood, this was a splattery good time as well. Who released this? Special done by Marcus Kosh, probably not saying that right, or Cook, maybe that's a K. Yeah, pretty cool. As you can see, it's pretty gory. So Bad Blood, I forget how I got that. I've had this for a couple years now. I forget how I got a copy of this. This might have been through the seller's own eBay store at the time, I'm not sure, or like Etsy, maybe Etsy store, something like that. Bad Boy Bubby, crazy ridiculous movie. Gotta have that. For the longest time, that was hard for me to even find on DVD because I was pretty late to the party with that DVD. It was one of those out of print titles, and so I'm glad it did get a re-release, and it's easily, or at least it was. I'm not sure nowadays, attainable through Blue Underground. Bad Candy. I've yet to watch that. Just another one of those Dread Central releases that I picked up around. Dread Central in conjunction with Epic Pictures. Picked up around this naturally. Picked that up around Halloween time. Double feature of Bad Dreams and Visiting Hours. I'm a fan of both. Good stuff. Let's see. Bad Dreams. One of the cooler releases to come from this series here. Horror Pack exclusive. Love that cover art. So Nightmare Film Festival for 2021. Don't remember if they've done any more of those. Yeah, they did. They did. This one's from 2022. I have not yet. This is another Bad Dreams Horror Pack Limited. Have they done one for 2023? I'll have to look into that. I don't believe so. But you guys let me know if they have. If so, then I'm behind. I need to really look into this. Maybe they have one for 2020. I don't think so. Bad Influence, good stuff, great little thriller. Bad Milo, gotta have it. I enjoyed Bad Milo. Crazy, cute little butt monster. Good stuff. Memorable movie, so that's always good. The movie's memorable. Bad Moon, awesome werewolf movie, gotta have it. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. Gotta have it. Yeah, Bad Ronald, another great made-for-TV creeper. Scoot that down. Okay, things are getting a little getting a little tough here, but we can do it. All right, Bad Seed, good. I need to get the rest of these movies. I have the other one, but there's 3 of these. There's like 2 remakes, one from the 80s as well. But this is the original from the 60s. Yeah, no, I'm always getting the 60s messed up with like the later 50s. 1956. Yeah. Cool. Waiting for that Burn on Demand to sort of get a better edition. I believe that was like the 80s remake is what I'm waiting on. The Badger game, I do remember enjoying this one, but it's been a long minute. Bag Boy, Lover Boy, crazy movie. You gotta have. This is released by Severin. Glad to finally get this. This is one of those movies that's just been on my wish list for way too long. So this edition, awesome. Jumped on this so fast from Kino Lorber. Just one of those movies I just happy to finally have in my personal collection. So and it's a crazy movie. One that I can't really, I know like my wife is not gonna want to watch that one, so that one I had to watch by myself. Bait, this is a wow. There's not a whole lot of great crazy killer shark themed horrors, but this is, in my opinion, definitely one of the best ones. Bait is awesome. I think if I remember, this is like, yeah, it's in a grocery store, and I think it was like in Australia. I've only watched it a couple times. It's been a while, but love this movie. Bait is pretty good. Got some great tense moments in that one. Ballad in Blood. This was a great movie. Good return from Ruggero Deodato. I remember it felt like we were waiting forever for this to drop. So good stuff. Gotta have it on the shelf for sure. All right. I think we're still good. All right. The Banana Splits movie on Blu-ray. I think this is getting a 4K edition here pretty soon. That was a fun one. Alright, next is Band, just simply called Band. Funk World Premiere Edition. I believe this is another one of those tragic biopics sort of deals. Kind of like that. I've only watched it, but it's been a while. Watched it once. Released through Media Blasters. The Banishing. I'm gonna try and go a little faster here, guys. The Banquet. Good stuff. Gotta have The Banquet. Yep. And then Baphomet. I remember this one being good as well. Pretty good. Released by MVD Visual. I'm trying to remember this. This is the one that the guy's got like this sort of reality live show. And just crap goes haywire. I do remember enjoying this one. It's been a while. Alright. Jess Franco's Barbed Wire Dolls. Got that through Full Moon. Yeah, Full Moon Pictures. The Barber, that was a pretty good one. Scott Glenn, I love Scott Glenn. One of those actors I've always liked. Good stuff. Okay. One of my favorites to come out as far as like mutant monster movies is The Barge People. Love this movie. Absolutely love it. I keep my DVD because the DVD actually came with like a really nice embossed collector's slipcover that I wish the Blu-ray came with, but yeah, the DVD actually looks, as far as a collector's edition, the DVD looks great. So I didn't have the heart to get rid of that DVD. I still have it, even though I'm not ever going to use it. But because the slipcover for that DVD is awesome. Anyway, this movie is awesome. I love the way these mutant fish-like creatures look. It's not like over-the-top crazy gore, but just enough that it satisfied me. And the story moves along at a brisk pace, so it doesn't overstay its welcome. At least that's how I felt. Trying to look at the runtime. 83 minutes. Yeah, it's pretty. Not a long movie at all. So, barge people, good stuff. Gotta have barge people. It was a nice surprise. The Barn, the first one, good stuff. Especially around September, October viewing. Barn Part 2, better. I like the sequel better, from what I remember. Baron Blood, gotta have it. All-time classic in my book. Yeah, some more Mario Bava goodness. What's this one? This is a collection of, a Broke House collection of shorts. I guess I can kind of show the back. Pretty rough stuff. Nudity, blood, fetish type crazy stuff. Basic Instinct, all around classic thriller from the 90s you gotta have. I don't know if they have better editions. This is definitely one of the older Blu-rays in my collection. Basket Case, absolutely one of my all-time favorites for sure. Gotta love Basket Case. Some more pin and ladder gold. All right, and we have back here 3 more to show. This is going to probably be a short video, because I kind of want to start row 3, start that in the next video. So that's part of the new year, I guess. So, all right. Anyway, continuing on. Basket Case 2. Love it. I love all 3 Basket Case movies, and I'd be lying if I said that I'm fine with it just ending on 3. No, I want more. If they can keep this same vibe and special effects and stuff going, it doesn't need to be, obviously it doesn't need to be a powerful, deep story, for crying out loud, but I wouldn't mind if this franchise just kept chugging along. I'd love a 4 and 5. But anyway, Basket Case 3, a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan of Part 3. Just due to my age, I think I was watching Part 3 more than 2 and especially the first one. I didn't catch the first Basket Case until later in my, not that anybody cares, but I ramble on, but I didn't catch the first Basket Case until like my upper teens, young 20s, probably upper teens. But Part 3 is one that it seemed like it was always on TV, and I love it. I absolutely love all the crazy family of mutants and the school bus, just everything about Part 3. Yeah, I love it. Love the first one, even though it's nowhere near as nostalgic for me, but I absolutely love the first one better. It's my number 1. Just because of New York City and everything about it, and then Part 3 and then Part 2. So that's how I would sort of put those in order as far as least the favorite. Baskin, good stuff. Gotta have Baskin. So, and that is the last for who released that? Is this also Scream Factory? Yeah, Scream Factory. Good stuff. Baskin was pretty spooky. And that's the last for that's it for the second row. So awesome. Glad to get that done. We're only at 24 minutes. Should I, now that I no longer need this step stool, let's go for a few more minutes longer. How about that? Row 3. Let's continue on. Okay. The Bat from Film Detective. The Bat People, another one that I like. The Battery, This one was okay. This is one that I slept on for quite a while and figured I'd go ahead and take a chance. It's more of a a character-driven kind of story more than it is a splattery zombie flick. But there is a little bit of zombie action here and there sprinkled throughout this movie. More of a horror drama, I guess you could say. I only watched it once, so forgive me if I'm not. I don't know if I'm sort of wrong about it, but yeah, the battery. Battle for the Lost Planet. That's a first for me. A Battle in Outer Space. Good stuff. You can tell I'm getting tired. Battle Los Angeles. Not the best alien invasion movie, but had to have it. It's entertaining for the most part, I guess. This was a fun one. Battle of the Damned. Had to have it. I think it's oh no, it's actually Anchor Bay. I was thinking it was another Asylum movie. Next is Battle of the Worlds. Maybe I will need a step stool because I'm still having to lift my arms up. I'm not the tallest person in the world, so I think I will need a step stool for this third row. Anyway, Battle Royale is another one of those all-time classics you gotta have in your collection. And for the longest time, it's just a movie I just did not have. This is the complete collection for Battle Royale. And this is the edition that I've been rocking here for a minute. Who released this? This is also Anchor Bay, through Anchor Bay. Really nice edition, each multiple discs. So good stuff. Glad to finally check that off my wish list with those movies. And then, let's see, I'm trying to... I'll try and go for 30 minutes here. Baxter. Good stuff, Baxter. Nice upgrade from the old, really old DVD. I remember Baxter making the Blu-ray nose, and that was definitely felt way out of left field. One of my favorites, Bay of Blood. Love this movie. Another one I'll just keep going back to the well over. Love Bay of Blood. Let's see, BC Butcher. I've yet to watch this. Trauma, another one of those Trauma editions. Glad to have some Trauma on the shelf. The Beach House. I like this movie. I just wanted a little more from it. It could have easily have gotten a bit more bonkers, but I love the overall vibe to Beach House. I really do. And just happy, definitely got to have a physical copy for this one, for sure. So, love the Beach House. I love that H.P. Lovecraftian vibe for this. And the scenes, we do get some creepy monster scenes here and there. I just wanted more from it. I felt that it was a little tame. Not that everything needs to be bonkers for me, but this could have easily gotten a bit crazier. Could have. But Beach House, I'm a fan. I am a fan overall. Beacon Point. I've yet to watch this. Another alien themed movie. Yeah, I need to watch that. Alright. Barry. A little killer in a teddy bear outfit. Barry. One that I need to watch. Who released this? I don't remember. This was good. Beast. Enjoyed that one. Another one that I very much enjoyed recently, Beast. I thought the CG graphics were really well done, actually, as well as the puppetry effects. So good stuff. Very tense at times. Edge of your seat thriller ride for sure. Yeah, gotta have a copy of that for sure. This movie is something. The Beast. This was a first for me. First time watched, thanks to Arrow. I knew what I was getting myself into for sure. Yeah, The Beast from the 70s. Craziness from the 70s. And then Peter Benchley's The Beast. Good stuff. Gotta have that. I remember this Blu-ray was, at the time, I don't know how it is nowadays, but it was kind of scarce to find. And then what's my time looking like? I think I'll stop on Peter Benchley's The Beast. So as always, guys, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Glad you guys are digging this series of collection overview, shelf by shelf bids. So definitely gonna get back on the step stool, because I'm still having to reach a bit with my arms. So take it easy, guys. Later.